പുള്ളി കേട്ടോണ്ടിരിക്കുക. Dear friends, we were waiting for our others to join because we had 300 plus registrations. Minimum,
Yes, sir.
can you
Yes,
hear
sir.
me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I can hear.
So we are waiting, and our resource person also has joined. Now,
Yeah, sir.
yeah, Miniman on, please.
Sir, we are starting now or after 5 minutes?
No, you can start now. We are already 7.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
7:06 now.
7. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Namaste to everyone. I'm Mini Menon, Secretary of Kerala Commerce Forum. All of you know that we started our organization nearly 15 years back with the guidance of David Dayal, sir. Actually, this Commerce Forum we formed and aimed to unite educators in the field of commerce to promote excellence in teaching and curriculum development. And we provide platform for sharing best practices, resources, and innovations in commerce education. So this association organizes workshops, seminars, and training programs to support professional growth. It advocates for the interests of commerce teachers at academic and policy making levels. So through collaboration and networking, the association strengthens the role of commerce education in shaping future business leaders. Besides that, every year we are giving awards to various students who are the toppers in commerce subjects. Now, I welcome David Dayal, sir, President, Kerala Commerce Forum, to welcome everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Mini ma'am. Our respected resource person, Dr. Sunil Tripathi, Kerala Commerce Forum General Secretary, Mini Menon, and all participants. Good evening. National Education Policy webinar, because we are planning to conduct such a webinar for a long time, because today only it has come to a possibility or reality. So you all know NEP 2020 lays particular emphasis on the development of the creative potential of each individual. It is based on the principle that education must develop not only cognitive capacities, both foundational capacities of literacy and numeracy, and higher order cognitive capacities such as critical thinking and problem solving, but social, ethical, emotional capacities and dispositions. The rich heritage of our country, ancient India, its eternal Indian knowledge and thought has been a guiding light for the policy. To enlighten we all on this National Education Policy 2020 and its subsequent National Curriculum Framework 2023, we have today with us our respected Dr. Sunil Tripathi, the founder of School EduTree, New Delhi. He is a TOT qualified CBSE resource person and a noted educationist, career coach, and financial mentor. He has conducted over 200 plus offline as well as online webinars and seminars, both for teachers as well as students and other professionals. I use this opportunity to extend a hearty welcome to Dr. Sunil Tripathi, sir, towards this webinar. Sir, now the platform is open for you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for inviting me. And I promise we are going to learn a lot during this 1 hour, 45 minutes, whatever time we have. I think we have 1 hour, 40 minutes with us. We have to wind up by 9, if I'm correct. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible.
We have to wind up at 8 or 9?
Sir, actually 1 hour program.
1 hour program.
Yeah.
There, sir, you told 2 hours program.
No,
Yes, sir.
no problem, no problem, sir, that
it-
we can have
It can
first
go up to
answer
2
session.
hours, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will try to do the middle
Because
part. I will try
including
to do
question
the
answer.
let's do it in the middle part.
Question answer and doubt clearing session, yeah, it was
Okay.
because,
Okay.
yeah, yes, sir.
So how we will cover, I will try to mix up the NEP and NCF because NEP, maximum of the people must have attended a lot of webinar and seminar, and there is a lot of talk about NEP. But how NEP has been implemented through NCF, that we will talk about today. Okay. Now, whenever I will talk about NCF, first we have to understand we have 4 NCF. We have NCF foundation stage, we have NCF school stage, school education SE, we have NCF vocational education, and we have NCF higher education. There are 4 NCF are implemented now in India. Now, today we are going to talk about NCF. NCF means school education because all the school educators are here. So now if I'm using the word NCF, that means NCF school education, which is 608-page document implemented or what released on in 2023, implemented from 2024-25. That NCF we are going to talk about today. Okay. I will cover maximum points of NEP, what were the suggestion in NEP, and I will try to cover everything. Okay. So can you give me the sharing right? Do I have the sharing right? If the document which has been shared by you, if it can be removed, sir or ma'am? Mini ma'am? Can I share my document?
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir, you
Yes,
can share,
sir,
sir.
yes, sir.
So something is already shared. So can you remove that or I can? Okay, let me see. I don't think they will allow multiple. They are saying multiple person to share. So if you stop sharing, then I will start sharing. Mini ma'am?
Is anybody sharing? I don't know.
No, who is sharing this? Something, this.
Jeevan, are you there?
Jeevan,
Jeevan?
1 minute, sir, I will find out.
Okay, not a problem because when I'm sharing, it is showing a message multiple sharing, something like that. So if you need
Sir,
to,
are you, Devidal, sir, are you calling Jeevan? Jeevan?
Yeah, I am calling.
Okay.
I think it is allowed now. Let me do. My screen is visible, sir, now?
It's coming, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. And one last thing, my slides are changing.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So let's start this. I will try to cover the history of NCF, the subject combination, the board of examination, the vocational education, and at the end, I will take some questions. I'm not going on what EduTree is and what we do. Let's start directly from NEP. First of all, NEP is not there for the first time in India. There have been different NEPs at different situations depending upon the requirement of the country. Education, which was earlier into the state list as per Indian Constitution, has been shifted to concurrent list in 1976. In Indian Constitution, we have three lists. One is called a state list, one is called a central list, and one is called a congruent list. State list means states can make the rules. Central list means center can make the rule. And congruent list means both center and state can make the list. Since education is now in congruent list, that is the reason you find institutions like UGC, where central government has the control, and you find institutions like state boards, where state governments have the means they say and they make the rules. Now, the first NEP was introduced in 1968, which is also called as Kothari Commission if you study the news history books. Then 72, then 86. The 86 NEP was amended in 1992 with the introduction of right to education. And after 1986, so many years of gap, 2020, we are there with the latest NEP. Now, whenever there is NEP, it is generally followed by NCF. Why? NEP is what to do. If you go through the document of NEP, that is only 48-page document, it talks about what we want to do in days to come. They talk about the objectives and they talk about the timelines. We want to achieve numeracy, we want to achieve the higher enrollment ratio, we want to have the teachers training, they want to do what we want to do. What we want to do is written in NEP with the deadlines, Now, if NEP is saying we have to do something, now how to do that? The process of doing that is written in NCF. Please remember, you as an educator should be knowing what is the difference between these two documents. Document 1, which is NEP, talks about what and when. Document 2, which is NCF, it talks about how, the process, the steps is written in NCF. Now, first NCF after independence came in 75, then 1988, then in 2000, the latest NCF which you people are still following in the schools is 2005. And the latest which we are supposed to follow is 2023. I'm telling the latest NCF which you people are still following. I'm talking about CBSE point of view. As per CBSE, 2005 is still there in schools in classes 9, 10th, 11th, 12th. Remember it. In classes 9, 10th, 11th, 12th. In the current academic year also, we are supposed to follow NCF 2005. Till class 8th, that means 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are supposed to follow NCF 2023. Now, I am telling you class 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why not class 1 and 2? Because 1 and 2 is covered under NCF foundation level, FL, which was NCF 2022. And we are talking about NCF 2023, which is for school education. First, NCF was implemented in India, that this NCF 2023 was implemented in the year 24-25, that is the last academic year. I'm talking whatever data I'm giving from CBSE point of view. There can be differences in the state boards. CBSE implemented partially NCF 2023 in the year 24-25 in the classes 3 and classes 6. I'm talking about class 3 and class 6. The NCF 2023 was implemented. Now this year, class 4, class 5, class 7 and class 8, NCF 2023 is implemented. That means now NCF 2023 is implemented in class 3, class 4, class 5, class 6, class 7, class 8. Till class 8, there is NCF 2023. 9, 10, 11, 12, there is NCF 2005, stage operation. And in class 1 and 2 and Balvatika, that is nursery KG, we have NCF foundation stage 2022. Yes, Minimum, you want to ask something? Minimum, you have raised the hand. You want to ask something? No. Okay. Let me move to next. Now, NCF 2023. Whenever I will use the term NCF now, I'm talking about NCF 2023. That is School Education NCF. It has 608 page in total, cover, including the cover page. It is divided into 5 units. 5 units A, B, C, D, and E. Unit A talks about stages, time allocation, assessment pattern. Unit B talks about theme of education, Indian system, inclusion of everyone into education, counseling into the school, technology, use of technology into the school. C talks about school subjects, levels, different levels, semester-wise division of the subject. Then they talks about different pedagogy which we are supposed to use at different level. Unit D talks about school culture, school process. Then E talks about school as an ecosystem, including society into the school. The community as a whole should be the part of the school, teachers, parents, everything. What is the role of teachers, teachers training and all, parents involvement into the school, that is being taught in part E. So that is how all the units are being divided in NCF 2023. I'm trying to go very slow, trying to cover only that thing which you people can grasp in this 1.5 hour, because I'm telling you this is 608 page document. One thing is very important. In this document, there are few common things and there are few subject related things. There are few pages for physics, few pages for accountancy, few pages for history. I will not go on subject specific thing, because there can be a business study teacher not interested in economics, and there can be economics teachers not interested in accountancy. So I will go what is common and what is useful for everyone. The sad point of this is they have included for every subject, they have given pages except for accountancy and business study. Except for accountancy and business study, that pages are still blank in NCF 2023. Maybe teams are working on that. But if you go through, they have defined the curricular goal and competency for physics, chemistry, mathematics, art, dance, drama, sports, social science, history, geography, everything they have included except the commerce subject. So please, so that is the reason I am not, otherwise I could have at least included the commerce wala part, but they have not still included that part, the curricular goal and competencies for this, because you know, they have still not started. I told you that it is applicable till class 8th. Maybe next year it comes to class 9th, maybe next year it comes to class 10th. Then there is time, and then they will incorporate the accountancy and business study. Now see this. As per NEP 2020, now school education is divided into 4 levels. 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. This is very important slide which you all should be knowing. There are a lot of political conflict and all. There are a lot of newspaper articles about implementing Hindi in South India, implementing Hindi in maybe Bengal or maybe Maharashtra. No, it is not. This document does not show that. That is only political thoughts. We should not go into that. As an educator, we have to read the document, what document says. Now, let me interpret. First 5 has been divided into 2 stages, preschool level 1 and preschool level 2. Preschool level 1 is nursery, KG and lower KG, upper KG, whatever you talk, or pre-nursery, nursery and KG. Though they have not used the term pre-nursery, nursery, KG, they have used the terminology here called as Balvatika 1, Balvatika 2, Balvatika 3. These are the 3 classes before class 1, and they are talking about only one language here, one language, and that should be the native language of the child. Native language of the child. Since we are sitting at Kerala, So our own language, we are supposed to teach the bacha, we are supposed to communicate the bacha in that language, which is our own language. Now, once the bacha is coming to class 11th, sorry, class 1, that is preschool level 2. Now, in this, they are talking about two languages, mathematics and art. Again, nowhere in this document they have written Hindi, English, Marathi, Punjabi. No, I have not. They have written the two terminology. Terminology number 1 is native language and terminology number 2 is other language. I'm repeating native language and other language. Native language and other language. These are the only two terms being used. Now, if we are talking about class 1, you are supposed to implement native language and other language. Now, if you ask me for Kerala, the other language should be English. It can be Bengali, Marathi, Punjabi. It can be anything. They are not forcing anyone to do any language. It can be Hindi, it can be Punjabi, it can be Marathi, it can be English. Whatever you want to do. Native language, after native language, the second language should be the other language. They have used the term other language, then mathematics, and then art. Now, art does not mean drawing. Art can be dance, can be drama, can be instrument, can be singing, it can be anything. It can be anything. Whatever the child is interested, whatever the school have the resources that we are supposed to do. Now, it comes to preparatory level. Now, here, please take care of age group also. Now, the child who have turned to 8-year-old will come to preparatory level. Preparatory level means class 3, 4, 5. Here they are talking about two languages again. The two languages which is being carried forward from class 1 and 2. Mathematics and art is the same thing. Now there is new term called a TWAU. Now what is this TWAU? This is nothing but new name of your EVS. EVS subject. The new name of that EVS is TWAU, the world around us. I'm repeating, the world around us. This is the new name of your EVS. In this subject, there is some part of science, some part of social science. Combinedly, it becomes the world around us. Then, introduction of physical education. Child will be going to playground, playing, having some stretching and all. That is physical education. Now, please here, I want to say one thing. Now, this physical education is not sports. Please do not get confused between physical education and sports. For this physical education, as we have curriculum for mathematics, for science, for Hindi, for SST, for English, there is proper NCERT curriculum. There is proper NCERT book. There are chapters, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. For this physical education, for class 6, 7, 8, please, physical education, we are supposed to do what is written in that curriculum. This physical education is not that bacha has gone to field, somebody is playing cricket, somebody is playing football. No, this is not that subject. Please, we have to remember this. Now, when we move to middle level means class 6, 7, and 8. Here, new language will be implemented. Now here, please see, 3 languages. Though 3 language formula was there in NCF 2005 also. 3 language formula was there in NCF 2005. If you go through that document, it is written 3 language there. But they have written only 3 language. This was the terminology 3 language. Now, in this NCF, when they are talking about 3 language, they have specifically written out of these 3, 2 should be native to India. 2 should be native to India. Now, suppose you are at your place, 1 language child is studying. Now you can have any of the language which is being followed in your area. Dayal sir, if you can help me, which language you follow as a native language in your state? native language, the first language of your state. If I am correct, it is Malayalam. Devi Daya sir, can you hear? Or Minni ma'am? Or anyone can reply. If even you can write in the chat box if somebody wants to. Which language we follow as a native language? Malayalam. Okay. Now, Malayalam is your native language. Now, the second language, which is also called as native language to India, can be Tamil, can be Telugu, can be Hindi, whatever you want. The second language will be this. And the third language, again, there, whenever they are talking about three language formula, they are saying two should be native to India and one should be other. Now, other can also be native. Other can also be native, but the limitation is two should be native. So if we are sitting at Kerala, then first language will be Malayalam. Second can be Tamil, Telugu, whatever we want, or maybe Marathi, maybe Punjabi, whatever you, depending upon the which type of school you have, can be Urdu, can be Hindi, and the third can be English. So that way, three language formula, then mathematics. Now here, the world around us has been divided into two parts. One is social science, another is science. Then physical education, same. Art education, same as above. And there is introduction of new subject called as VE. VE is vocational education. Now this vocational education is compulsory. I am repeating the term vocational education is compulsory in class 6, 7 and 8. Even in class 9th and 10th, it is compulsory. But this year, since NCF 2023 is not applicable in class 9th and 10th, so it is optional. You may include, you may not include. But once NCF 2023 will be implemented in class 9th and 10th, then again, vocational education will be compulsory in 9th and 10th also. Now, secondary level, there is no concept of senior secondary now. Earlier it was senior secondary, now it is secondary level 1 and secondary level 2. Secondary level 1, we are going to follow 3 plus 7 formula. And secondary level 2, we are going to follow 2 plus 4 plus 1 formula. What is this? I will explain my subsequent slide. Yes, Devidya sir, you want to say something? Devidya sir, you can unmute. You want to say something?
No, sir, nothing, sir.
Nothing. Okay,
You
thank
can
you.
proceed. Yeah.
Okay. So now what is this 3 plus 7 formula and 2 plus 4 plus 1 formula? We can discuss in the next slide, subsequent slide. I will go into detail. Okay. Now, if anyone have any problem, you can raise your hand or we can discuss that. Now, if you go to page number 62 of this NCF, very important page. I will not go into detail because you can be teacher teaching in 11th, 12th, you can be teacher teaching in 9th, 10th, you can be principal of the school, or you can be teacher teaching now nursery KG. Please remember, page 62 talks about different pedagogy, which we are supposed to use at different level of teaching. If we are teaching in class nursery KG 1 to, what pedagogy we are supposed to use, play way or activity based method. If we are teaching at class 11, 12 or 9, 10, then there should be multidisciplinary studies. Students should be given choices of the subject. There should be self-study, peer-based study. That concept we are supposed to use. So they have given which pedagogy, which type of teaching learning process we are supposed to adopt at what classes. My humble request, please go through those few lines depending upon the what level you are teaching. Now, this page is very important of this document, page number 64, where they have added socio-emotional processes. I am repeating, socio-emotional processes. What is this? Earlier, in our house, there was dadi, nani, chachi, whatever we have our grandma with us, and they used to give values to our kids. Now, due to nuclear family concept, Now these values are not given at home, and you must have seen deterioration of values in the kids nowadays. That is the reason they have included socio-emotional domain into the school curriculum. The change in individuals' relationship, change in emotions, and change in personality. Whatever change is there, that change should be affected by the working of the schools. Now, we do not have Dadi who will tell us the stories and who will guide us what is good and what is not good. Now, as a teacher, we have to become that Dadi, Nani, and we have to guide the bachas about the social values, cultural values. This is also very important thing. Now our work is not only teaching accountancy or business study. Along with that, the values, the culture of our area, of our state, of our country, of our school, of our society, we have to give to the bacha. It is our responsibility now as a teacher. Now, this page, which is page number 189, very important page of this document, this talk about school teachers and principals have to work as a counselor. Counselor. Please remember, I always give this as an example in every of my counseling session. Please do not depend upon any counselor like Dr. Sunit Tripathi. You all have to become the counselor. Depending upon the age group you are dealing, you have to guide the bachas. If you are teaching class 9th and 10th, you should be knowing the different courses and colleges after selecting a particular stream. If you are teaching class 11th, 12th, you should be knowing what are the deadlines, which forms has come, which forms to fill, how to fill, that all you should be knowing. This counseling and guiding work is now with all the school teachers, we have to remember. Now, please remember, in this NCF, they have defined curricular goal and competencies for every subject and every level. I'm repeating, for mathematics, what are the curricular goals, what we are supposed to achieve in class 3, 4, 5, what we are supposed to achieve in class 6, 7, 8. The curricular goals has been defined for every stage and every subject, for mathematics, science, social science, though they have not defined for accountancy and business study, but soon you will get that also. They have given, suppose you want to teach LCM and HCF in class 5, then LCM and HCF is content. It is not your curricular goal or competency. Your curricular goal and competency, a bacha of class 5, how much mathematical ability per addition, subtraction, division, interest, that mathematics, basic mathematical aptitude the bacha should have. That is your curricular goal or competency. LCM and SCF is a content which bacha will forget after a year or so. But if you have imparted your classes in such a manner that bacha know how to do computation fast, how to evaluate the things, how to interpret the question, then even after forgetting this concept, anytime he can go through the book and he will be able to calculate LCM and SCF. So please work on curricular goal and competency. I give you the example of accountancy and another example of business study because maximum of you are commerce teachers. I have met with the teachers who are teaching accountancy. Please do not take it on yourself. I was also same. I have also taught accountancy business study for many years. So it is not a personal comment on anyone. I'm giving you only example to introspect. We are teaching financial statement analysis for maybe 20, 25, 30 years. but we are not able to interpret the balance sheet of any XYZ company and decide whether we should buy the shares of this company or not. We are not able to. I receive a lot of calls, sir, we should buy, we should not buy, should I sell? Why? We are a commerce person. We are interpreting balance sheet and profit and loss account in every session. Why can't we open the balance sheet and profit and loss account of Asian Paint and go through the details and then take decision whether we should invest into this or not? If we are not able to do this, whatever we are teaching in financial statement analysis in the class, that is only content. We are not developing any competency in the child. This I have given you the example of accountancy. Let me give you another example of business study. For last 20 years, we may be teaching planning, merits of planning, demerits of planning, process of planning, whatever we are teaching. Are we able to plan something? If we are able to plan something, in our school there is a function and we are properly doing it. Whatever we have done last year, we can do better this year, and next year we can do another one step more. If we are growing like this, our planning is growing like this, then only our bachas will have competencies of planning. Otherwise, they will learn only merit, demerit, features, process. They will get 99 or 100 marks in the board, but they will never be able to plan something in their life. That is the wastage. That is only we are giving the content. No doubt, as a school teacher, we have to teach the content. We have to get the marks because marks is required by the school, by the parents, by the bachas. But as an educator, we have to think how to accommodate what NEP is saying, how to accommodate those things. Can we do the planning of annual sports day in our school? Let the commerce bacha do that. Let them come up with something, their prototype, and then you can sit and finalize it, whatever you want to do. Please try to do that. The planning competencies should be developed in the bacha. The merit demerit feature, bacha no and bacha has done class 12th. No, it should not be like that. This NEP is saying. Let me move to the subjects in the school. All subjects has been incorporated into 4 groups. All subjects has been classified into 8 curricular areas. Then your subjects, and then every subject will have courses in years to come. In years to come. Today, there are no courses. But in years to come, we will be moving towards semester system in class 11th and 12th. I'm repeating. In class 11th and 12th, we will be moving towards semester system. Class 11 semester 1, class 11 semester 2, class 12 semester 1, class 12 semester 2. Then there will be 4 courses. Suppose I give you the example of economics this time, because I have already given you the accountancy and business study. Class 11th semester 1 can be Indian economy, 1 course. Class 11 semester 2 can be statistics as a course. Class 12 semester 1 can be microeconomics. Class 12 semester 2 can be macroeconomics. Like that, there are already courses for every semester, which same way in accountancy, class 12, 1 can have your maybe partnership, 2 can have your company account, like that. They will make the courses for different semesters in years to come, when semester system will be there. Now see this. All the subjects has been divided into 4 group. I told you 4 group. Group 1 you can see on my screen. Group 2, Group 3 and Group 4. Again, Group 1, Group 2, Group 3 and Group 4. If you see, Group 1 has all the languages. Group 2 has art education, physical education and vocational education. Art education, physical education and vocational education, the masti wala subject, happiness. Everybody is enjoying. Teacher is enjoying. Bacha is enjoying. There is no merit demerit features. Everybody is doing something, enjoying, happy. Now, group 3 has social science and whatever was there in commerce. Now there is no word called as commerce. Please remember all the Kerala Commerce Forum teachers. There is no word called as commerce. It is IDA, interdisciplinary area. You should feel proud of your subject that as per NCF, it is IDA. NCF says that science bacha should also know accountancy. Humanities bacha should also know business study. These are the subjects which everybody should study because this is required at everywhere. So your subjects are now IDA. It is not commerce, something like that. It is IDA, interdisciplinary. It can be studied with any discipline. Now, mathematics and science. I told you 4 groups and 8 curricular area. This is language is 1 curricular area, art education is 2nd curricular area, physical education is 3rd curricular area, vocational education is 4th curricular area. Sixth curricular area, mathematics and computational thinking 7th, and science is 8. Total 8 curricular area. Remember, your subjects, mainly the accounts and business study, teachers are here. Your subject is IDA. Your group is 3. Your group is 3 and your curricular area is IDA that you all should be knowing. If any one of you is teaching economics, then again your group will be 3, but your curricular area will be social science. Social science is your curricular area. That you should be knowing. I'm moving to next. Now, let me move to the language concept. I told you that till today, we are teaching 2 languages in class 9th and 10th. And in class 11th and 12th, we are teaching 1 language as per NCF 2005. I'm repeating. NCF 2005 says 3 languages till class 8th. In class 9th and 10th, 2 languages. And in class 11th and 12th, 1 language. This is NCF 2005 says, and we are doing that in the CBSE schools. Some of the schools like KV and all, they still run 2 languages in even 11th and 12th. So that additional you can always do. That is not a problem. Now, this NCF, which is 2023, it says 3 language in class 9th and 10th. 3 language in class 9th and 10th. And 2 language in class 11th and 12th. That means 1 native language will be studied in class 11th and 12th too. Presently, your all bacha must be taking accountancy, economics, business study, maybe mathematics and English. That should be the 5 subjects. Additional, whatever they want to take, they can take. Now, when NCF 2023 will be implemented in the school for classes 11th and 12th, then they will have 6 subjects. 1 additional language will be there that you have to know. Now, I told you that socio-emotional domain to be taken care of in the schools. For that purpose, they are coming with 2 new subjects. These new subjects one will be in class 9th and second will be in class 10th. In class 9th, the new subject is called as individual in society. Individual in society. And this subject to be taught by social science teachers. History, geography, political science, economics teachers have to teach this subject when it will be implemented. Now, the new subject in class 10th will be environmental education. This subject to be taught by science teachers. Physics, chemistry, bio teacher have to teach this subject. These 2 books have not yet come by NCERT, but these two books are already there by IB board. So if any one of you want to make your career into these subjects, you want to go through these subjects and you say that, okay, I can have additional what kind of quality that I can teach this subject according to your subjects, please, you can buy the book from IB board and you can go through these books. Even you can advise your librarian in the school to buy these books, keep it in the library, you can get it issued and study it. Okay. Now this, I told you somewhere that in class 9th and 10th, there will be 3+7 formula. Now, let's get to know what are these 3+7 formula. Now, I told you that there are 8 curricular areas. One is language, then mathematics, social science, art education, physical education, vocational education, and IDA. These are 8 curricular areas. From first curricular area, bacha have to take 3 languages in class 9 and 10. And all other curricular area, one subject. So if you see this language 1, language 2, language 3, and then mathematics, science, social science, art education, IDA, environmental education, because it is for class 10th. If the same slide can be made for class 9th, then here it will be individual in society. Then physical education and then vocational education. 3+7 formula, 3 languages plus 7 subjects. That is the reason I have written somewhere 3+7 formula. Now, the same 3+7 formula can be said in another way. If you see my slide, this is a picture I have taken from NCF. 7 are from blue color and 3 are from purple color. If you go into the detail of this purple color, you will find these are from group 2. Group 2 was art education, physical education, vocational education. This all purple color is for group 2, and as per NCF, they are saying for all 7, there will be board, external examination. External examination means there will be board. But for this group 2 wala subject, that is art education, physical education, and vocational education, there will not be a board. There will be local assessment by external examiner. Same way as you go like business study teacher or accountancy teacher to different school for your 20 marks project work. This 100 marks, not 100, 300. 100 for vocational education, 100 for physical education, 100 for art education will be allotted in same manner. There will not be board for this. There will be local assessment like we do for your practicals or your whatever, what we say, project work. Let's move to next slide. Now, this is very important because you all are the commerce teachers. Maximum of you are the commerce teachers teaching in class 11th and 12th. Now, for class 11th and 12th, they have given very complicated thing. I will make it easy for you all. They are saying there are 4 groups. Let me go through my old slide. Group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. There are 4 groups. You can see on my slide. There are 4 groups. Now, out of these 4 groups, from group 1 in class 11, 12, I'm talking about, bacha have to take 2 languages. 2 languages. From here, bacha can take one native language, suppose Malayalam, and the second language can be Hindi, English, whatever you want, maybe Punjabi, Tamil, Telugu, whatever. Second language can be any. They have written any. It can be English, it can be Telugu. Now, that is that. Now, 3 groups are remaining, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Now, here the rule is, bacha have to select minimum 2 group and minimum 4 subject. I'm repeating, minimum 2 group and minimum 4 subject. Bacha can take group 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 2 and 4, or bacha can take even 2, 3, 4, all 3, because they have written minimum 2 groups. Minimum is I can take 3 also. Now, bacha can take, suppose bacha have taken 2 and 3. 2 and 3 bacha have taken. Now they have to take minimum 4 subjects. How bacha will take? 2 from here, 2 from here, 3 from here, 1 from here, 3 from here, 1 from here. Bacha can take. Because they have to take minimum 2 group and 4 subjects. If bacha had taken all 3 group, language has already been taken care of. Bacha can take 2 from here, 1 from here, 1 from here, 2 from here, 1 from here, 1 from here, 2 from here, 1 from here, 1 from here. Whatever the permutation combination bacha want to do, bacha can do. They have written it very specifically. If you see my slide, here they have written, out of this group 2, 3 and 4, at least 4 subject from at least 2 group. Please see this. At least 4 subject from at least 2 group. At least means it can go to 3 and group subjects can go to 5, 6, 4 bacha have to take. Now there is a lot of permutation combination which can be made, but it will not be made. I'm repeating my language, please note it properly. A lot of permutation combination can be made, but it will not be made. It will not be made unless there is change in higher education. If to appear for NEET, we need PCB. To appear for JEE, we need PCM. To go for CA, generally accounts, economics, business study, these concepts are being asked. To go for other subjects. So that is the reason bacha will not go through this. How bacha will do? I told you that bacha will take, I'm giving you the example of commerce. If you want for any other subject, you can ask me, I will tell you. I told you bacha have to take at least two group. Bacha will take group 3. From here, bacha will take accountancy, economics and business study. See this. Business study, accountancy, economics. 1 group is taken care of and 3 subjects have been taken care of. Bacha will go to group 4 and take mathematics, or bacha will go to group 2 and take physical education or something. Now, the old combination which is being run today will be followed in years to come. Though they have written something. As bacha have to take how many groups? 2 groups along with language. Now, bacha will take from group number 3, they will take 3 subjects. And from group number 4 or group number 2, they will take 1 more subject. Then, same combination which we are following. I hope it is clear what will happen to the combination. If any query, you can write in the chat box. I'm going to count 5. You can write in the chat box any subject related combination. If there is query, I will go for that. I'm repeating, I will go for that if there is some subject related query, how the subject combination will be there. I'm counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, no query. Okay, if you are still awake, write awake in the chat box. I'm not sure people are awake or not. I'm not sure people are awake or not. That is the reason. Okay. I can read 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. That means I have not done something that people should sleep during this. Okay. 10, 12, 13, 14. Okay, very good. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, I am showing you the subject combination. Some Anita PP has raised the hand. Ma'am, are they allowed to speak? Is it possible they can speak or not? If somebody is raising the hand, we are in a webinar form. Devidya sir, they can speak or they can write. What is possibility? You can unmute, sir.
We can, 40-45 minutes we can take for question answer session, doubt clearing.
Okay, last. Okay, so those who are raising hand, Please keep your question in the mind or write it somewhere in your diary. We will take the question at the end. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Because
Now,
to give
okay.
certificate also we need 2 hour
Yes, yes.
CBSE
We will go on that.
mandatory training.
Okay. Now this subject combination part is clear. Now what will happen in days to come, I'm telling you. There will be bachas who will be studying science. There will be bachas who will be studying commerce. There will be bachas who will be studying social science. Commerce means idea. But there will be bachas who will be having multi-dimensional combination. A bacha can have accountancy, physics, and chemistry, and maybe accountancy, physics, and maybe some mathematics, and maybe planning for some startup and doing something related to aeronautical or something like that. So there can be permutation combination, which is called a multidisciplinary combination in days to come. You will find we in schools in Gurgaon or Noida, we are already seeing these type of combinations. Now, another very important thing, class 11th and 12th, they are talking about group-based studies, self-study, and project-based studies. It is not only your NCRT textbooks which bacha are supposed to study. I'm not talking about today because NCF 2023 is not applicable in class 11th and 12th today. Once it will applicable. There can be questions related to general knowledge, general concept. There will be open book testing. They are talking somewhere. I will show you that. So please, the NCRT which we go through line by line for our board, in years to come, this system will not be there. And very important thing, this we all know, there are 2 bodies, or we can say 3 bodies of education of school level. First is boards, CBSE, ICSC, and the state boards. Second is NCRT, and third is SCRT and DIET. If you go through the NEP and go through the pages of your this NCF, they have clearly defined that boards are assessment and affiliation bodies. They are supposed to check whether the bacha have studied this and whether the bacha know this or not. NCRT is a curriculum body and they have to make the curriculum for different stages. And DIETs and SCRTs are the training bodies and they are supposed to train. These have been divided in NEP 2020 and NCF 2023. But still, in approx all the states, since SCRTs are not very powerful, DIETs are not equipped, they do not have resources. That is the reason CBSE is still doing the work of training. Some curriculum building part is still done by CBSE, but in years to come, if we are going to follow the NEP 2020, then CBSE is not training body. CBSE is evaluation body. CBSE is assessment body, affiliation body, training body is SCRT, and curriculum body is NCRT. That is clearly defined in NEP. Earlier, there were a lot of conflict. CBSE makes some curriculum, NCRT makes some curriculum, CBSE makes some curriculum, and then from NCRT, CBSE come up every year in April. Okay, this is the part of syllabus, this is not the part of syllabus. This is the part of syllabus, this is not the part of syllabus. This problem, NEP says this should not be the problem. Very important thing, we are moving towards unified stage of secondary education. Secondary means class 9, 10th, 11th, 12th. In 9, 10th, there will be annual system of assessment. And in class 11, 12th, there will be semester system of assessment. And if you go through the document issued by Parak, your mark sheet of secondary stage, if you permit, I can show you that I do have. They have given that sample also. Your mark sheet of class 12th will have some portion of 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. As you have your BA or BCom mark sheet, BA part 1, BA part 2, BA part 3, and that is the final mark sheet of BA. Same way, you will, in days to come, you will have board mark sheet of secondary stage where there will be marks of 9th, marks of 10th, marks of 11th, marks of 12th, and then your mark sheet will be made. Yes, something Kerala Commerce Forum Cochin have raised that. Yes, please. You want to ask something? Kerala Commerce Forum Cochin, you have raised the hand. Okay. So we are going towards that system when there will be unified one part of class 9, 10th, 11, 12. That in years to come. I'm repeating, in years to come. Now, page 123 onwards of this document, they talk about assessment at different level. What assessment we are supposed, what the assessment process we are supposed to adopt in class. Yes, ma'am, minimum. Again, somebody is raising hand, then not asking the question. If you want to ask, you can ask. Other foundation stage, they are talking about observation method. Preparatory stage, they are talking about summative assessment. If you go through the middle stage, they are talking about oral and written tests and summative assessment. And if you see the secondary stage, which is our stage, which is class 9, 10th, 11th, 12th, they are talking about essay-based question, open book tests. In years to come, you will find long questions. As at our time, we used to have 20 marks question in a question paper, and we were supposed to write 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. Thoughts should develop. What is happening nowadays? Bachcha's thoughts are not developed. They are writing whatever they have crammed, and the writing skills is being the thing of past. To develop the thought, the question, the answer should be of, okay, I have to think something and then write. I'm not supposed to, whatever I remember, I'm not supposed to write. I have to think, okay, there is a question, I have to frame the answer. That thing has abolished, and in years to come, they have projected that we are going towards that. Okay. Another very important thing, in board, they are talking about competencies, focusing on competencies. You must have seen the papers of past 1-2 years. We are shifting towards competency-based questions. Now, bachchas will be given 2 chances for the board. Bachcha can appear in the month of February or March, or bachcha can appear in the month of May and June. Bachcha can appear in both, and the best will be counted. Every bachcha will be given 2 chances for assessment. Today, we are having annual examination, so board will be twice. When we will shift towards semester system and 2 chances to be given, then board will be 4 times in a year. 2 chances for September examination, 2 chances for March examination. So be ready with that. 2 boards and 2 chances. These are 2 separate things. Okay, let's move. I have told you that there will be twice board, and in years to come, there will no concept of making question paper. Somebody is making question paper. No. The questions will be framed by software on the basis of content. We will type our roll number and sit on a paper, and we will have X paper, and another person sitting in front of me can have Y paper. Content will be same. Content will be same, but question can be different. because competencies are to be checked, not the content is to be checked. Okay. For every subject, they are talking about basic and advanced. As you know, in mathematics, we have standard mathematics and we have basic mathematics. Same way, they are going to implement for science and social science. In years to come, I'm repeating, in years to come, the same concept will be there for accountancy, business study, economics, physics, chemistry, for every subject. There will be basic level and there will be advanced level. Whatever bacha want to do, they can do. If you want to do basic, you can go with the basic. If you want to go with the standard, you can go with the standard. Very important thing, for teachers, they are coming up with different type of teachers. Few of you will be test developers. Few of you will be reviewers. Few of you will be translators. Suppose somebody has made the accountancy question in English and there are bachas who wants to appear in Malayalam. Then few of you who know accountancy and Malayalam will be translating the same question into Malayalam. Somebody will be translating into Telugu, somebody will, because there will be papers in different language as per NEP. Now, in CUET, there are 13 languages. Bacha can appear in any language. Same will happen in the boards. CBSE board I am talking about. Now, there will be evaluator, there will be translator, there will be a reviewer, there will be test developer. And to become any one of them, you have to get certified, whatever they are coming with the certificate. If you pass the certificate of test developer, then only you will be called as a test developer and then CBSE will call you to develop the questions and all. If you pass the certificate of reviewer, then only whosoever have developed the test, you will be called to review those questions and give your comments on that. If you pass the test of translator, then only you will be called for that work. Nowadays, what happened? I am a CBSE teacher. I receive a letter from CBSE. Okay, send these all teachers for evaluation. Send these all teachers for this work. In years to come, it will not happen. You have to get certified for that. Another very important thing, your question paper will have objective and subjective both type of questions. Select response means objective MCQs. Construct response means subjective, where you are supposed to write. The both type of questions will be there. It does not mean if software will create the question, it will not be only MCQ. There can be both type of questions. Very important thing, I told you that for art education, physical education and vocational education, there will not be any board. There will be local assessment with external examiner. Means a teacher from adjoining school will come to your school and they will have assessment. As you know, in your accountancy, last year, this year, it has not happened. 4 marks were written paper and then 16 marks your practical file, viva and all were there earlier. I think, or maybe 12 marks was the written paper and 4 marks for file, 4 marks for that was. Same will happen in art education, physical education, vocational education. Though teacher will come to your school, then 25% will be written paper, even for art education, even for physical education, even for vocational education. And 75% will be your demonstration. If I have taken dance as an art form, then I will be dancing and my steps will be observed and then marks will be allotted. If I have taken maybe cricket, I will be playing cricket in front of the person who have come and my strokes, my bowling skills, whatever they will see, whatever I'm not the subject expert, they will see and accordingly they will give me the marks. So 75% is demonstration and 25% is your written paper. Now, vocational education, very important thing. They are saying class 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 vocational education is compulsory. Now 6, 7, 8 this year Why this year? Because NCF 2023 is applicable this year in the school. 9th, 10th in years to come. Why in years to come? Because in 9th, 10th we are still following NCF 2005. Now, once vocational education you are implementing, they are saying there should not be any vocational teachers. The existing teachers, suppose you are a teacher of accountancy, you can take a vocational subject called as financial literacy. There is a teacher of physics, can take vocational subject called as electronics. A subject teacher of biology can take a vocational subject called as kitchen gardening. A lady teacher can take beauty and wellness as a vocational subject. The existing teacher have to take one vocational subject. They are saying not to appoint a teacher called as vocational teacher, because then again it will be classified as a something lower than other subjects. I, accountancy teacher, have to make my curriculum in, I have to teach the curriculum in same manner as I'm teaching accountancy. They are talking about that. Vocational subject, if you see, they have given you recommendation about some vocational subjects, how you are supposed to use. In class 11th and 12th, vocational subject is optional. I told you that out of group 2, bacha may choose or may not choose. In class 11th and 12th, vocational subject is optional. But in class 9th and 10th, vocational subject is compulsory. In class 6 and 7, vocational subject is compulsory. Bacha have to choose. Bacha have to choose. This is very important. Now they have given you some examples for middle school and secondary school, which vocational subjects you can run. It can be livestock, it can be financial services, it can be tailoring, carpentry, pottery, robotics, healthcare, transport services, sales and marketing, yoga. They have given these examples. This is not page number 450. They have specifically written this. They have given you examples which type of vocational subjects you can run. But they have suggested to run only that vocational subject which is related to your local area requirement. They have given very beautiful examples. Suppose you are somewhere in Muradabad. I don't know how many of you know the Muradabad. There is bangle making. So you can run a vocational subject related to bangle making. If you are somewhere in Agra, you can have a vocational subject related to some leather work in your school. Something related to leather work you can run in your school, because there is a lot of leather industry around Agra. So that way, they have given you few examples. They are not saying that these are the vocational subject and you have to run these. No, you can choose the vocational subject as per the local requirement. If some of you are near Bangalore, there is an IT hub and all. There are a lot of engineers working, laptops they are working. You can have a vocational subject, laptop repairing type of something like that. And bacha can have something related to that. The career option can be seen there. If everybody is working on a laptop, there will be a lot of requirement, because IT industry is there. So think what vocational subject is suitable as per your area and the resources you have in the school. That is required. Again, they have suggested to build vocational subject stage wise. It should not be that case some child is doing some beauty and wellness in class 6 and then financial literacy in class 7. There is no interconnection. Try to develop the hierarchy in the studies, or not hierarchy, or what we can bacha is becoming more equipped with this. Suppose bacha is studying something in class 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, and 10. Then bacha should have that quality. If he is not getting job, he can have his own venture through that vocational skill. They have given you some examples. If you have taken agriculture at one level, take gardening at another level. These are interconnected. If you have taken plumbing at one level, take carpentry at another level. These are interrelated. You have to use pliers or pechkas or whatever you want to do, the screwdriver or something like that. If you have taken beauty and wellness at one level, then nursing can be the higher level of that. They have given you these examples. Again, I'm telling you, these are only suggestive examples. It can be anything. If you have taken kitchen gardening at class 8, you can take agriculture at class 9. That way, you can make the hierarchy. Now, there is a document called as NSQF. NSQF is a document which talks about different levels of skill in different area. Same bacha go to ITI and do certification in electronics. Then bacha go to Polytechnic and go do diploma in electronics. Then bacha go to some engineering college and do BTech in electronics. They have different skills level. And what skill level is required at what level, that is written in NSQF. So whenever you are running vocational subject in your school, the NCF says that you have to go to level 2 only. If you are doing beauty and wellness, then level 1 and level 2 that you have to cover. If you are doing plumbing, then level 1 and level 2. Whatever is written in NSQF level 1 and level 2, that you have to do, not beyond that. Now, how many levels are there? There are 10 levels in NSQF. NSQF for every trade. There are 10 levels. But we are not supposed to make bacha expert of that level. We cannot, even the teachers do not know. So they are talking about only basics of that, whatever you are teaching, that you have to remember. Again, for art, I have told you in the beginning, art does not mean only drawing. If they are talking about art, then there can be dance and music, there can be theater, there can be visual art, different art forms you can start from class 1 onwards. Again, whenever you are doing that art, try to build up the art as a stage. If you are doing drawing in class 6 or maybe class 3, then move towards painting, then move towards sculpture, then move towards textile designing in class 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. Try to build up the level of the bacha. If you are doing theater at class 4, then introduce acting in class 5, then theater in education in class 6, then preparatory theater, like that. Try to, means there is a curriculum which you have to cover in that stage. 3, 4, 5 is one stage. You have to cover this curriculum. If you bacha have taken music, then classical music, Indian light folk, orchestra, recording, that all you have to cover in 6, 7, 8. Try to, this is a division you have to plan for next 3 years, or whatever the stage. If it is 9, 10, 11, 12, that is the stage. If it is 3, 4, 5, that is the stage. And please plan it accordingly. It is not like that bacha is coming and preparing for annual function and music class is done. Every time bacha is coming, sometime preparing for 15th August, sometime preparing for 26th January, sometime preparing for annual function and music class is done. No, they are talking about the curriculum. There is a curriculum for everything and we have to follow that curriculum. Again, very important thing, for every stage, they have clearly given the division of time. How much time we have to devote for which subject. How many periods you are supposed to give to language 1, language 2, language 3, mathematics, science, social science, art education, physical education, vocational education. This I am showing you for middle stage. What is happening nowadays? I go to many schools. In last 4 years, I have visited more than 600 schools. What is happening? I go to school, top school, they say, yes, sir, we are running vocational education. How you are running? 1 period in a week. No, you will never develop a skill in the bacha. You will never develop a skill in the bacha. Please, they have told that mathematics period should be 172, science period should be 240, and vocational education period should be 165. Please follow it. If you will not follow it, you will give 1 period in a week for vocational education, 1 period in a week for art education. No, you will not be able to get the objective of NEP 2020. You will again have the bacha who will be unemployed. Again, you are giving more period to social science, science and mathematics. which bacha forget after that year. But you are giving that importance to XYZ law, which is a content bacha will forget. Bacha will forget after that year. I do not remember whatever has been taught to me in the science in class 6, 7, 8. I do not remember what has been taught to me in SST in class 6, 7, 8. Content I have forgot, but skills I do have. I do have. So please remember, CBSE is reducing sub content day by day. If you see the new NCRT, it is approximately 60-65% of the original. I'm comparing it last year. If you compare it with the what was there in Corona, before Corona, it is only 50%, less than 50% now. Now content is not more. Content has been reduced by the NCRT. But still, your teachers required 8 periods of mathematics, 9 periods of science. I don't know why. Please give more period for art education, physical education, vocational education. If you want to implement NEP 2020, whatever, it should not be only to show, okay, we are doing this, we are doing this, we are doing this. Everybody is doing this. And again, we are having unemployed India, unskilled India. Why? Because we are only doing everything on paper to show, okay, 1 period of vocational education once in a week, and that day of vocational education gone. Please see the number of period recommended by NEP and try to follow it in your school. Convince your parents. Convince the bacha. Train the teachers to complete their mathematics and social science period in given number of period. They have to complete the syllabus. They should not be given extra period. I am giving you for secondary education also. Even for class 9, 10, 10th, they have given you the number of periods. See the number of period of vocational education 165 and for mathematics 172 approx equal. Mathematics 172, vocational education 165 approx equal. But if you go to schools, the big name, they have 8 period in a week of mathematics and then they have 1 period in a week for vocational education, and they proudly say we do vocational education in our school. 1 ICT period in a week, 1 financial literacy period in a week. What does it mean? You will never ever will be able to implement. You will never ever be to generate skillful employment in India. Please, it is our work as an educator. We have to follow the document as what they are recommending. We are not only to show, okay, this is NEP driven school. No, we are not NEP driven school. Okay, now they are talking about different committees. The Bal Sabhas, in committees, we generally all the schools have their school management committee, the head boy, head girl, this type of. They have given you some recommendations. Please follow the recommendation. There may be at the time of your affiliation and all. They are talking about health club, sports club, eco club, music club, heritage club. So try to have these clubs in your school. Then they are talking about trainings. Now, if you see clearly written trainings by diets and SCRT. Nowhere in NEP it is mentioned that training will be done by CBSE. Since our diets and SCRT is not equipped enough, they are busy with the government schools only. That is the reason all private schools, the training process is being run by CBSE. I don't know what it will happen. Earlier, the NEET and JEE examination was conducted by CBSE. After NTA, now this examination has been taken over by NTA. This NTA is conducting the NEET, JEE, CUT. Because NTA was written in NEP 2020. There will be a national body conducting examination. Same way, it is written that SCRT and DIET will be conducting training. My interpretation, my expectation that in days to come, these body will become prominent and they will do training. But now CBSE is doing and we have to follow that. We are the part, whatever is happening, we have to follow that. They are talking about 10 days face-to-face training. Still, we are having only 50 hours, 50 hours training. Now, if you see 50 hours training, they are talking about approx 6 hours training in a 6 hours training in a day. So if you compare it, it comes to approx 10 days. So 10 days training is compulsory. We all have to follow this. Again, they are talking about school management committee, and in a school management committee, they have written this time mother. Earlier, this word was parent. Earlier, there was word parent in the school management committee. Now they have written mother. So there can be a father, not a problem, but there must be a mother in school management committee that we have to remember. If some principals have joined for this, we have to remember there must be a mother in school management committee. They are also talking about alumni. Please put one alumni in school management committee. I have tried my best to cover everything in 1.5 hours. Still, we have 10-15 minutes. I am open to take any question related to this document. You can see my number on your screen. If you have any questions in days to come, you can ask through WhatsApp. Maybe I'm taking some session somewhere. I am not able to respond to you. At that point of time, I'm not able to take your call at that point of time. But I promise I will respond your queries if I feel that I'm able to do that. Sometimes I'm not able to do that. I'm not so expert of everything. So, Devidya sir, Mini ma'am, now I'm open for any questions. Whosoever have questions, I hope I have done justice with the time, whatever
Yes,
you
sir.
have given me. I have
Yes,
tried to cover everything.
The comments in the chat box show that you have shown 100% justice in your duty today, because all have big praise words about your presentation. Sir, I have a query that is regarding this
I have
implementation.
received one message. I have attended many sessions on NCF, NEP, but such an informative session never attended. Okay. Thank you very much, Ms. Asha MK. Thank you. I will write to read some comments if you people can give your comments. And you can write whatever you have felt. If you have not liked this session, you can write. I'm okay with that. I will try to improve myself. I promise. So any queries, if you can allow them
Still now, no circular has come from CBSE. From when, which date or which year this will be complete? Because in standard 9 to 12, we need to select minimum 2 subjects, 2 languages, plus 4 subjects, 6 subjects. This year also,
9, 10.
going with the 5 subjects only. No, 2 languages.
9, 10th, I'm telling you, 9, 10th NEP 2020, 2023 is not applicable. 2005 is applicable this year. That means 1 language plus 4 subjects. Science, social science, maths, and another language, that is your native language. That is 2 languages and 3 subjects that we are implementing. But once the NCF 2023 will be implemented, then there will be 3 languages and 7 subjects. Okay.
Okay. Dear teachers, participants, please, if you have any more query or any clarification required on any point, please utilize this opportunity. Sunil sir is ready to help you out. Please.
Yeah, I will take each and every question, any query, if you have, I will take. I have tried to make it very simple. It should not be very complicated. I have tried my best. I'm right or wrong. I don't know. Because I go to different schools for training. So there are teachers teaching. So they always say, make it, so in training, the things goes from above. I do not want to do that. I have tried my best to make it easy. And everybody is writing their feedback. I'm happy with the feedback. Thank you very much. If anyone have any concern also, I will be ready to take that concern. And any question. Okay. Valuable information about HPC. HPC is applicable till class 5 this year. I'm repeating, HPC is applicable till class 5 this year. CBSE has already issued HPC. If you want, and sir if Devidya sir permits, we can have a session on HPC. I have already prepared a PPT for HPC. I have taken more than 20 sessions on HPC. How to prepare HPC, how to fill HPC, what content should be there in HPC. We have everything. So in any day, we can have the session whenever the KCF have time and you all agree. So don't worry about HPC. For class 9, 10th, 11, 12, HPC is not applicable this year. Don't worry. Even class 6, 7th, 8th, they are saying you can implement, but not mandatory this year. 6, 7, 8, not mandatory. Till class 5, it is mandatory this year. 6, 7, 8, recommended. 9, 10th, 11, 12, not recommended. For HPC, I'm telling. I have not received any question till now.
Questions, please. You please raise your hand and ask question.
They can unmute or not, sir?
Unmute. Yeah, we are trying to unmute all.
If possible, they can. If you can allow them, it's okay.
Yeah.
They will be able to speak. Otherwise, they can write in the chat box. I think in webinar, there is no option of allowing, if I'm correct.
Yeah, please raise your query in the chat box, sir will answer.
Or if anyone have a specific question, okay, will there be a change in syllabus of 11, 12 subject when semester? Yes, I'm telling you, committee is already working. Class 11, 12 syllabus is going to have a drastic change once you receive the new NCRT. Already people are working, already committee is working on that. Ms. Rija has asked this question. I'm telling you, there will be drastic change, not in terms of content. Content will be reduced, but how the content will be taught, indigenization of that content is being done, and you will see a lot of change in the syllabus. So somebody has written a reduction or addition. There will be only reduction. We have been told to reduce the syllabus by 30-35%. So you will get less syllabus because you need to develop competencies in the bachas. We are not supposed to do a lot of questions. How you must have seen a bacha who have got 95 or 98 marks in class 12. If you put the bachas in the place of accountant, they are not able to do any accounting in your office. Now, bacha know accountancy, bacha get the marks in accountancy, but bacha has not become accountant. Now, how to convert this 95, 98 wala bacha into a good accountant who can do the accounting work in an office? That type of changes are coming in the syllabus. So somebody has, Ms. Rija has asked this question. So I hope I have given you the reply. Class 8th books are coming. Class 8th books are coming. Some has come. Some they have given the timeline of 10th of July. Maximum books have come. 1 or 2 books are still remaining. So in 1 or 2 days you will get the book. If they have released it yesterday, I am not aware of that. But in July they have already given which date, which book they will release. They have issued a circular. So if you have not received books, please wait for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. You will get all the books. Any other questions? My number is there on the screen. You can ask the question after. Can I get any update regarding business study? I'm telling you that business study curriculum goal and competencies are still in process to be made. Once the curricular goal and competencies we will develop, then after that curriculum will be rationalized accordingly. For accountancy and business study, curricular goal and competencies are in process of development. Since curricular goal and competencies have not been developed, then after this only the curriculum will be rationalized. In NCRT, one chapter is deleted in the textbook. This year NCRT I'm not talking about. This year, whatever they are doing as per the requirement. In years to come, you will get new NCRT as per NCF 2023. as you are getting for class 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to go, please, my humble request, maybe you are accountancy teacher, maybe you are business study teacher, go through the NCRT of class 6 or 7 of mathematics or social science. You will read few chapters, you will get to know what drastic changes are coming in the syllabus. Same will happen in 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Wait for a few days, maybe for a few years, once we are going to implement. Any other question? If not, Devidya sir, we can proceed with the closing, because I'm not getting any questions.
Hello. If there is no question, we will wind up. Teachers, if any more question, please write in the chat box.
Somebody, I'm Anuradha, PGT Commerce from Tamil Nadu, attended few sessions of yours. Everything is insightful and I learned. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, Anuradha.
Teachers, if any query, please write in the chat box.
Sir, all those who have attended the session, they will get the certificate?
Yeah, your feedback also you can write. Yes, sir. All those will get certificates, sir.
Okay, sir.
All those who completed or stayed till the last will get the certificates.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, good session. Thank you. I'll get the certificates. Okay, good. Thank you. Good session. Okay. Time. Okay, I think we can wind up because if you have no other queries, good session. Okay. Time. Okay, we can wind up. Okay. Good session. Okay, respected Sunil sir, because after reading the feedback from all the participants, that is about 152 participants are there in the meeting, though about 300 teachers had registered. I think 150 only could join today. Anyhow, that is not bad. Thank you, Sunil sir, for helping us and by sharing your insightful thoughts and your deep knowledge on the subject by explaining every detailed point in a very simple manner, as understandable to all the teachers. And I hope that this will benefit the teachers to see that this will be implemented in the school and for better practice in the school, so that if the teachers are aware about it, they can help the school authorities and for implementing the NCF and NEP for the benefit of the children and the nation as a whole. I use this opportunity to once again thank Sunil Tripathi sir for his kind gesture and kind movement, and also he has consented to. There is only 1 week notice only I have given to him, so I just over phone immediately, because when I told about Kerala Commerce Forum and commerce teachers, he himself is a commerce man, and he was so happy to cooperate and help the Commerce Forum, Kerala Commerce Forum, as he has done earlier also. So, sir, from my bottom of heart and on behalf of Kerala Commerce Forum, we extend deep gratitude to you for your service to Kerala Commerce Forum. I also thank Jeevan sir of Logi School of Management for extending the technical support to this program. I thank Kerala Commerce Forum General Secretary Mini Menon and other office bearers for their support. And I must thank all the enthusiastic teachers who have found time to participate in today's webinar. and have gained immense knowledge about National Education Policy 2020 and National Curriculum Framework of 2023. Thank you all once again.
Thank
Good
you, sir.
night.
Thank you very much for inviting me. It is always my pleasure to do something for the commerce teachers, and you are doing wonderful work. So whenever there is opportunity, I will always be there to work with the Kerala Commerce Forum. It is honor for me. Thank you very much, Mini ma'am, for wonderful introduction, and thank you very much all the participants for bearing with me for last approx 2 hours. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good.
Thank you all.